from the bridge, you will end up west of the bridge or beyond the bridge, depending on your perspective. And we are going back into session 7. This is the third part, so you might be a bit wondering why all that introduction. So, these fine folks have just tricked a bandit into believing that they've poisoned him and set him loose. You may see a bunch of rolls in chat. That's what happened. The players have no clue, but they're about to prepare for their ambush. So, if you could all just kind of prepare, put yourself in a location around. If we use the X,
So we expect them walking along the road, right?
No. If you use the X as the direction they're coming from, and just position yourself, assuming that the X is where they will be when you do something.
I'm currently staring at a gray square. It looks like a companion cube with cancer.
There we go. I'm a good GM. I don't tell. So if you could all just move your tokens around the X, and the X is where they assumedly are coming from, so position yourself in the available area as you wish. You're set up prone in long grass.
I walk in the circle described and prepare for battle.
So to clarify,
by the way,
how far away from the fort are we at this point?
What did we
out of distance of the fort?
What did we do with the corpses of the other guys?
What did you do with the corpses of the other guys?
I assume that we allowed them to stay other than the looting so that it looks like the most natural murder scene possible. So that when they look at it, they experience the horror the way a normal human being would.
So they would be in a pile somewhere around here, pretty far away.
Well, they would be on the X. That's where we left the bodies.
No, the X is where they're coming from.
In which direction do we expect them walking?
They're coming from the X.
They'll be coming from the X, traveling from top left to bottom right.
Because
they're traveling from the north.
Okay.
West.
I'm gonna pair up with Robin because Paladin Bros. Also, he's smaller than me, and so I feel like a man.
Okay.
Can you expand the map slightly? Because I have too much range.
Are you gonna run away?
I have that's 240 range.
I think that's a constant theme with you, not your characters.
Man, he thinks he's running away, but
I suppose he could be placed far to like the southeast, where he's looking over the battlefield from his safe little hilltop.
By the way, south is bottom, so you might want to go down if you're wanting to be as far away as possible.
Yeah, and so like in front of us, there's a slight sort of dip, I guess, that we're hiding in.
Yeah, I'm basically suggesting that we all lay prone so that we can just stand up slowly before they notice us.
All right, let's see how far away this is. I can't see. How far is that?
285. Too far.
That's too far.
Welcome to the joys of having a warlock. You've got the super blaster feat, haven't you?
Yeah,
the invocation.
The snillsbibron.
The invocation I have plus 4 damage and agonize.
The shunt. Oh, you have spell sniper, the feat. Of course, because you were using it to ignore cover last time. I remember. Sniping those lovely fellows off their little Mott and Bailey fort. Woo.
Is this a game master or a joke? Sorry. Please go on.
So they're coming from this way, and where are the bodies? We should establish that. They like where the X is?
On the X.
Okay.
Where O faces.
So they're coming that way. I'll be here.
Now, as a disclaimer, if we see like 20 of them, we run.
I'm already on it.
So, are you all set up as you wish?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess.
Cool. So that's it.
I'm listening. For the record, I am listening intently for footsteps.
For the record, usually people in an ambush position are aware of the people they're ambushing.
Yes, we are not playing a game of cards right now.
So, Brother Lauren, if you could be so kind as to give me a perception test. If you could all be so kind as to give me a stealth test.
Certainly.
Do I get the advantage to being like 20 miles away?
No.
That's so bad.
Just you're really far away.
Okay, so that's a 9 on stealth because heavy armor, and that's an 8 on perception. So for once, I'm wrong.
Heavy armor. I have 5 stealth.
Wow. All these really bad rolls.
We're not very stealthy.
So Rakust is a 5, Heavy's a 5. No, that's your perception is 8. Wow. Wait, where's my second?
8 and 9.
Oh, it's right
8
there.
9.
Okay. Okay.
You'll have to forgive my senses.
Okay, so you're all like set up, ready to do some ambushing, and you're there, you're listening. It's all very calm, very quiet, and you keep keeping an eye out for the people approaching. And then, Brother Lauren, you see a group of 9 people just suddenly like appear, maybe 80 feet, 70 feet away from you, and there's a moment of, oh wait, and you just see one of them like move through the long bushes, his crossbow like pointed, his hood drawn up, and you realize that these are not people moving in a, we're going to a place. These are people moving in a, where are those fuckers, we're going to kill them fashion, and you immediately see something's up.
Yeah, okay.
The guy
so
spots
basically,
you,
yeah.
and then combat ensues. So there's
Yeah.
initiatives.
Yeah.
Alright.
As you can guess, things did not go quite as well.
No,
as
we,
Yeah.
we rolled horribly. There's no way we were going to stealth
No,
from
no, no.
there.
No, I
You
mean
also
with
said-
the person.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, and that, yeah.
Not with
Yeah.
the like the
Well, our
stealth
stealths aren't good at it anyway, so
15
Oh, yeah, it was a combination.
initiative with 0 dex. Got him.
Does one of them look like a big
Oh,
bold
baby!
arson?
Crit.
Oh, hello, Rakus.
So
It's a 22 for a coast, baby.
now that they're like visible and combat's begun, Brother Lauren, if you could give me another perception test, that would be perfect.
Wait, oh, sorry, I needed to.
Perfect it shall be.
And I need to reel.
11.
Yeah, wait, sorry.
That's
Yeah,
not my 20 I was looking for. Ooh. Carson yet again.
Yeah, sorry,
With
I
the
can't.
distance. There you go.
Okay, good. No.
Oh no, what a terrible thing to happen.
8 and 9, and that guy is okay. Cool. So Brother Lauren, you notice what's up. What's up is you can see the fellow that you sent back, and he's standing there. He's got a crossbow, he's got a sword, and he has this like sneer on his face, like a "I have betrayed you" kind of sneer.
He gets the first javelin.
He is still O, by the way. His token
Yeah.
is still the same. However, you also notice Heavy. You notice Zed. Zed seems different from the rest of them. Firstly, he doesn't have a crossbow. Secondly, he's like 6'6". He's got muscles upon muscles. And he's just striding with this utter arrogance.
That's the person.
Okay, so let me just chuck in a bunch of initiatives for these bad guys. And then I'll murk you all, because I'm an asshole.
Interestingly, Carson, how long time-wise has elapsed since O disappeared and has returned? Would you say, OGM?
Oh, like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
that long.
Interestingly then, Carson, Hex, you can keep it up for an hour, so you could technically still have it up.
He couldn't still have it up because he has to keep it on a target. So after he kills the first one, he has to then put it on another one, and that
Alright,
target then
so
has
I
to stay
put
with
it
his
on Lauren. No,
Yeah.
no,
If you put
I
it
no,
on
then
one
you
of your
gotta
allies,
remove
they
Robin.
have to die before you
Yeah.
can move it. So it would be unfeasible for you to have maintained it while the only enemy left. Sorry. Stats.
No, but after he died, I transferred it to Roland.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to transfer it, so it would be useless.
You
Oh,
gain
right,
damage for
yeah.
damaging
That's
Rakkus.
true.
Also, Roland isn't in this game. Roland is named of the wood elf in our
Robin,
Minchbag
alright,
game.
sorry, I read it.
Fool.
Okay,
I
and
still sort of want to transfer it to Robin.
so
Oh, do I act before G? Just
Rakust acts first, and we'll just go from there. So, like, these guys approach, and you're like, oh fuck, some dudes. And Brother Lauren, you spot it. There's a big hench dude. You see you see this poor brigand that you put the fear of God into, poisoned. And you were Robin and
Carson?
Robin and Brother Lauren. You
Oh.
were like assured your insight, you weren't taking any shit from this person. He was terrified. He believed you. But now you see him, and he's just got this contemptuous sneer. Your only thought is that he got back into the fort, and he just, like, his mates were like, "Hey mate, what's up? Tell us about those guys that killed your men." And he just
Yeah.
he
So
just went back to
basically,
his old loyalties.
I was about to make a man repent, and then Robin
sent him
fucked
back,
it up.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
mean,
good
That's the
job,
only thought
good
that you can
job.
think.
At least I get roleplay points.
woo.
Okay, I get roleplay points, and that's what matters.
So yeah, so Zed is this big, massive dude. The rest of them are all just armed similarly, curved swords. They're stealthing up to you. You spot them, they spot you. Fight breaks out. Rakust, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna move on top of the bodies. I'm just gonna point at O, and then towards these bodies. As you fucked up, boy.
Make an intimidate check right off the bat.
All right. Intimidation. Give me a 4.
That's stealth.
That's stealth, but you still
But
roll.
that's a 2. What's
What?
your intimidate modifier?
It's 0.
Okay, so you rolled a 2.
Oh wait, no, it's a 1. Whatever. It'll probably wouldn't
You
succeed.
stand
It
on
was a
top
very
of the-
unspooky.
You stand on top of the corpses, and you're like, "Yeah, boy, you're gonna end up." And he just sneers at you, and you see him like point to the big dude and says, "Olaf gonna break your fucking skull, mate."
All right, and I'll dodge.
Olaf.
I'll take a
Oh,
bonus
well
section
then
to
there's
dodge.
no mercy.
Take
No, there's no
take
need
an
to
action
not kill them.
dodge. Cool.
Bonus section to dodge. Yeah.
Let me just real quick. Hell for bad guys and okay, so you're dodging. You, where's you? You're you. You like goes boop boop boop. Boop boop doop, and shoots at. Looks like there's 3 nice targets here. Who does he pick?
I'm the closest one.
Me and Lauren are prone.
Fair enough. He shoots at Rakust. I mean, I can't argue with
Not
that
to stitch
logic.
you up or anything.
That is actually true. I was prone. I did state that.
That is true. I can't
Crit
argue.
free.
I can't even.
18
Um,
AC.
Yeah. DH1 plus 3. Cool. Patow! Crossbow bolt in your face. And it like, ting! You bring up your shield, it
If-
deflects.
15. Yeah.
G goes, ha ha ha! And he's like walking up. You can just see him. He takes a shot at you, Rakust. Ting!
Of course they
It
do.
like skitters away to the side. Robin, what you do?
A question: do I go before G technically because we're both at 20, or
No. For the purposes of tie-break initiatives, I go in whatever order Roll20 sorts it.
okay? That's a fair.
I
fair way
don't
to
care
do it.
about your
Fair enough.
opposing dexterities. I let the computer do it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I will. So I'm technically prone, so I stand up with. What was it? Half your movement to
It's
stand up.
15 feet of movement.
15
Yeah.
movement to stand up. Cool. So I will move
Actually,
20
you're a
foot.
halfling, isn't it?
I am, yeah.
10.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you
it's
get 10
half.
feet of movement.
And I'll round it down for you because I'm kind.
Oh, how come?
Oh. Oh,
So
that means
I
that I
will-
can move 15 feet when I stand up my lazy ass.
I will stand up, walk over to here. I will take the dodge action, and then as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Giving you plus 2 AC.
Indeed.
Rob,
Shield
of
you're,
Faith.
you're a level
Wait.
2 paladin, aren't you?
I am.
Feels good,
Ow.
doesn't it?
It does feel good.
So what does this look like when you protect yourself with your aura of not believing in any god?
So like before, I just hit my shield and I go, "Come at me!" But this time, after I hit it, like the rapier leaves like a small glowing mark on the shield, and the glow sort of like extends across my whole body as like an aura, and there's just like this faint glow that every time like the light catches me a certain way, it's visible.
Okay. And you're dodging. So, T, band it to number T, because everybody knows, and do not contest me, everybody knows that numbers are letters and letters are numbers. He walks up and shoots Robin with a crossbow. He's just like calmly walking forward, unloads a bolt, and it like sails towards your face and then just like stops and drops. Brother Lauren, what action doth thou take?
I didn't actually hear what you said because my
Some-
audio cut out.
Oh,
Yeah, mine
a
too.
dude walks up, shoots Robin in the face with a crossbow, and it like sails towards him, stops, drops. And then, Brother Lauren, it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, I would like to note that Brother Lauren builds his entire thing on trust. He builds on trust. He believes in the good of people. He only ever gets angry when people betray that trust. And this is one of those times. So I'm not very happy about this. And I stand up with the javelin in hand, and I'm like, "We had a deal!" And I just fucking javelin toss. If I were to do it against O, would that negate my disadvantage because I hate this fucking dude?
No.
Or would
no,
I
it
have
would
to
not.
throw it on the T? Well, in that case, I'm gonna do the strategically sound thing and pound this fucking bandit in the face and be very, very angry.
He's
With the
confused because he didn't make any deal.
Poor T. Poor T. Like, throw the javelin. Make the strategically sound decision.
Syntax error. Critical damage has to be applied in order for the syntax to go through. 21. Okay,
Cool.
4
So you
damage.
throw a javelin in T's face, and he like ducks, and it like nicks his shoulder, and a bit of blood spurts out. And he's like, "Ah, you bastard!" And he pulls out his sword.
No! You're the bastards! And I draw my sword, and I'm ready to fucking stab people right now. I'm
Okay. O
upset.
shoots Lauren.
Of course he does. Break my 18 AC like you tried to break my will, you fucking dick.
And he like misses, and he goes, "Ah, fuck!" and backs up a bit.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
I'd like to slap the arrow out of the way with my shield.
Cool. So he like fires, and you just like bat it away. He sees you, and he like backs up a bit. He obviously does not want to run forward and get massacred. D, like, you know, stays where he is and shoots Robin. Robin, you manage to weave out of the way as you move up. Q advances. He advances to there and shoots Lauren. Lauren, 18
You will
AC.
try. 18 AC.
Yeah, so
You
like
will try.
you like bring your shield up at the last moment and it embeds in the top of it, and like the tip points out, and it's like just a couple centimeters above where your arm's holding it. And then Zed, like, he's standing there supremely arrogant and confident, and he just bolts forward. And Robin, give me a perception test at advantage, as this guy just runs straight up to you.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
A 20, I think, tells you everything you need to know. This guy's skin is pallid, his eyes are milky white, and there is a ragged hole in his chest with dried blood that extends from his front to his back.
He
He lifts up a heavy cudgel. You can see through the hole.
Wow,
So this is a zombie dude.
it's unexpected. As that happened, I'm like, oh, did not
A
expect
flesh
that.
golem person.
S moves up and fires at Lauren. Boop. Lauren is shot with a crossbow and dies. So Lauren,
Fat
this
chance.
guy just goes like and shoots the ground 10 feet in front of him as he's like trying to run and aim a crossbow at the same time. Doesn't go too well. Carson, what do, you sneaky person?
I am so far away. I can't see if I'm in range or not.
You're
That's
not.
240.
You're like 240 foot away from the cross, I believe. Something like that. None of the enemies are at the cross yet.
Why did you stand
Well,
so
you
far
could probably.
away?
I mean, you are 25 feet. You could probably just move up and fucking shoot Zed.
26, 65 feet. Yeah, if I walk 30 feet forward. Well done.
Mathematics, Brother Lawrence, worst.
30 feet forward. I think that's 30 feet. I'm not sure. And then I, of course, cast Eldritch Blast.
On.
The closest one, the one that's in melee combat.
Zed.
Go for it.
Oh, is it Z for zombie?
And now I'm NPC shit. Oh gosh, everything here.
Zed's dead,
Break
bitch. Is what I'm gonna say as soon as
I
he
think
dies.
it's actually Z for Olaf, the Undying.
Ah,
Yeah, I know.
Silly me.
Oh, that's because
Oh,
O was occupied.
Face the might of my god.
Oh, I know why he's named Olaf, because he's been impaled.
Oh dear.
And then he is repelled 10 feet backwards into his mate, hopefully.
Do. So he's just like, and his friend like just kind of steps out of the way a bit.
This
And
ability
looks
is less
very
badass than I
angry.
thought.
He looks down at his chest, and you just see a second hole in him. And he looks up at Robin with milky white eyes, and like you just see him like lift a cudgel in like a menacing gesture. He
He
doesn't
doesn't
seem to
really.
give two shits
He
about
didn't
the
seem to
fact-
care about that hit, really, is what you're saying.
Not really.
Okay.
R is also going to be a gentle fellow and step along with his mates. And he's like, "You're so fucked, mates!" And he shoots Robin.
Skrts. He's shooting who?
Robin. Robin, 18 AC,
No.
17 AC.
Oh, I've got 20 AC.
Because of
Shield of
shield
Faith.
effect.
Excellent. So like you see another crossbow bolt like sail towards you, and it like hits you, and then you just like look down where it's hit you, and it just like falls away, and you like look at the skin, and it's not even broken. Lucky. Raccoose.
Okay,
What do you
look
do?
whose time.
Well, I'm gonna go over here and attack Zed.
No, not Zed. Go for it. Poof! You hit him in the chest with a warhammer, and he like staggers back half a step, and then just steps back forward. You don't
Did
think
8?
you've done any meaningful damage.
In other words, it didn't hit, baby. It didn't hit.
You shoots Robin.
Where is you? Oh, yeah. That's right.
Robin ducks. G steps up and like draws his sword and just is like leisurely holding the crossbow in his other hand, and he just swings the sword at you. Raccoose. He's just like, "We're dead," and attacks you. God damn it, that song is infectious. Raccoose.
That hits.
Ooh.
The sword bites into your flesh and you bleed
For how much damage?
for 5 damage. So if you just click on your token and then
Yeah,
in the red
I'm-
box, -6.
Oh, 6. I thought it was
Yeah.
5. Yeah, okay.
It's 5 plus 1, so 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Robin, what action doth thou taketh against the undying army of brigandry?
Yeah, so with like my crit 20 perception, do I get the impression that this man with now 2 holes in his chest is in fact an undead?
Make me a religion check. And make me a medicine check.
Okay.
He's a paladin.
Okay. Medicine tells you this man has a hole in his chest. He's so fucking dead. Religion tells you this man should be dead and he's moving. This makes you think he's an undead.
Yeah, okay. I thought as much. So I go here, shouting to Lauren, hold the line! We're going to make a nice little pitched battle here, I guess.
Yeah.
And I am going to strike at him with my rapier. I will use my inspiration dice to have advantage on this attack.
Okay, this
This is against
this
Olaf.
the big dude.
Yep.
Not Olaf! Not Olaf the Undying! You shall not fell him this
Oh,
day.
please do well.
So like
Okay,
you
do
thrust
the
your
advantage.
sword into him, and it comes out with wet blood.
Okay, and I will smite. With divine smite, using my last spell slot,
Go for it.
Doing-
That's, what?
doing an extra 10 radiant damage to him.
Is that only if he's an undead?
No, this is anything.
Because doesn't smite do extra damage if it's an undead?
It does. I've already added that in.
So
That's
when I
2d8 normally.
said, "Oh, is that only if he's an undead?"
No, sorry. Smite does 2d8, and then it does an extra d8 if.
Yeah.
So
he's
it's
undead.
6.
Um,
6 damage then.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Thanks. This is the unfortunate moment when I admit that I lied to you.
How dare you!
Like
Roll
you
better.
blast a hole in this man where your rapier has like sunk, and it like gushes with blood, and it slams onto the ground, and you see his eyes that are milky white and his pallid skin, and what you were sure was an undead, and it like goes and coughs up blood, and it looks at you with its like milky white eyes and just grimaces.
He doesn't
Um,
stop looking at you.
So that's 17
true.
damage instead then.
And I can confirm that this creature, though should be dead and undead, is not in fact undead.
Are you a game master, or are you just playing us? Are you playing the game, or are you playing us right now?
I'm,
That's the same
I'm
thing.
having fun. It's
Oh,
not my problem.
can't have that.
This guy's-
T
guy's
strikes at
soaking
Robin.
damage.
Robin, you are struck at, and your like little holy aura just goes hallelujah, and the sword bends slightly.
Wait, how long does that last?
For
Ah,
combat
okay.
until he gets hit and breaks concentration.
Okay.
Lauren, your turn.
Hmm.
For
I
out of
basically.
combat, I'll check the rules.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Out
gonna
of
walk
combat,
up to Z here. I'm gonna say, no, he's not an undead. He's just an abomination, and thrust at him with my longsword because I'm looking really cool right now, and I'm upset because somebody lied to me. That's really the only reason. I wouldn't be upset otherwise.
Cool.
Seven,
So you thrust
8.
your sword into him, and he like goes "Caw! Caw!" and like he grabs onto the sword with both hands and like begins straightening up. What do you do?
Straightening up. I'd like to thrust it upwards through his chest and just open him up if possible.
So he like holds onto the sword, and you just like swing the sword up, and it like rips him up, and his guts and body parts spill onto the ground, and there's this like stench of death, but also like this horrible smell that you get in like places where the sick and dying are, like this fetid stench of dying, like near death, like decay, and he just like goes. And you see his eyes like roll back down into his thing, and you can see that they're not like clouded milky white, but like actual pupils. And he goes, "Fuck you," and collapses on the ground.
The feeling's mutual, and I go back to the combat.
Damn, that guy took a beating. Tell you that.
Oh,
Yeah.
freaks the fuck out.
You damn straight he does.
Yeah, he.
I'm not done with you, you fat lying bastard!
And he's like, shit, and he shoots Brother Lauren. And his bolt just like sails over the combat. D, I think D is going to like run up. He like tosses aside his crossbow and says, "Ugh, you fucking coward, get in there!" And he like rushes into the fight. Q moves around and assails Robin. Robin is assailed! Hurrah! Robin, you think that someone had tried to attack you from behind, but nah. You hear like someone fumbling with their zip. Z is dead, and S closes in to like sideswipe Robin.
Damn right.
Robin.
Ooh,
you're
big roll.
hit. If you could roll a concentration check, that would be grand.
Do you want to roll damage first? Because that might.
It
Actually, no,
won't.
it won't be more than 20. Will it say?
Yeah, and I'll edit your health
So
for you.
DC 10 con save.
That's a con.
A.
Ooh,
Is that
16.
what's supposed to do?
With concentration, it's either half the damage or 10, whichever's
Yeah,
highest.
yeah. 10 is higher, so you're fine. Robin, Joes, you have numbers in your green and blue bars?
That's to remind me, I have the blue is my lay on hands that I've got left, and the green is my AC.
Cool, then you're fine. You maintain your concentration despite being stabbed slightly. Carson, what do you do? Your friends are
Well-
being assailed!
I will cast a bolt of eldritch energy towards Mr. Q.
Go for it.
And if I hit her, repel him another 10 feet.
He, like, takes this blast and is like, "Oh!" And... he's like, blap, blap. And he just gets shunted back. Blood pours down his chest, and you can see he's on death's door. R attacks Robin.
All the hate on Robin.
Yep. And, like, swishes over your head as you, like, duck. Rakust.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and swing at G.
Not G. That might stand for Goldie. Or Geralda. Or Fabonk, my face! So you like slam your warhammer into G's chest, and he like just you hear a rib snap, and his breath becomes wheezy, and he spits blood on you as he like goes. He's still
Disgusting.
standing, but only barely. Cool. Hugh. You. You takes a pot shot at Brother Lauren. He has disadvantage because of all his allies in the fight, but he doesn't want to run in and get mauled.
Zed's dead, but yeah, I guess.
No, I mean it's a swirling melee. Lauren, 18, 18?
11. Yeah.
Cool. You are dead as a bolt hits you in the face. Next. No. Cool. You
Alright,
take
Twist.
9 damage,
wait, did
Brother
you-
Lauren.
Oh, holy crap! That's not good.
No, it's not. But
Why
it'll
don't you
be
help me out?
alright.
So if you just click on your token, -9 to the red number. Also, I should
Ah.
probably do this. There you go.
Oh, your health does not look good.
G attacks
Wait, did you
reduced.
say with disadvantage because of all his allies?
He had
Yeah.
disadvantage on that roll.
Yeah, if you hover over the roll, you'll see he plus
Disadvantage
16
because
and
he was
15.
firing into melee from like far off.
I see. Oh, I see. The
And
rolls
rolled
can
16
be
and
Pretty
a
well.
much now
I
there's
see.
just like
He actually rolled
7
well.
people swirled up.
Yeah,
He rolled a 16.
he rolled
and a
really
15.
well.
Yeah.
Too well. These are not normal bandits. These are too accurate for sand bandits.
So G attacks Raccoust, misses. Robin, up to you.
All right. Well, let's just rapier. The one that hit me though has been knocked away, so I can't
No,
get
no, no.
revenge on him.
I think it was S that hit you. Q fumbled his
Ah,
sword.
yes, it was. Fuck, I'm gonna kill S. Like,
Not S.
yeah, you're down straight. It's gonna be S.
Not
S, because he
S.
sucks.
S.
Oh my
So
god.
you just thrust your blade into S, and he gives like a,
You've made a mistake.
and he just his eyes stop looking, and you can tell like he's hanging on your sword, like, and if you just rip it out, he'll flop.
I don't mess around.
So
You need to
pull
start
out your
tickling
sword?
them boys, and that's actually start killing them.
I vote to give +1 to truthful statement on Robin.
So T takes a swing at Robin. And misses. These guys are just like, cat! And there's like noise and swinging, but for the most part, Lauren and Raccoust are just shield, and Robin's just like duck and dive and duck, and whenever something looks like it's gonna hit you, Robin, like it gets stopped by some supernatural force that no one can comprehend. Lauren, what do you do?
Yeah. I gripped the holy symbol of Lyra that I have on my chest as an amulet, and I allowed the healing energy of lay on hands go throughout my body, and I just opened my eyes with renewed determination, recovering 5 health.
Determination.
And is that a bonus action or an action, lay on hands?
It's an action, I believe.
So, do you have any
Unfortunately,
bonus
I
action
think
you
so.
can do for the end of your go, or is that it for you?
No, because I'm level 1,
Excellent.
you might have noticed.
Lauren, you get shot at with a crossbow.
With
Um,
disadvantage, I wager.
Yeah. O's like, phew, shoots you. Pew! O the Deceiver. D attacks Raccoust. Raccoust is swung at by D. D like swings his scimitar and he's like, Hwata!
It hits.
Raccoust, you take some hits.
Snap. It's not good.
Take 5 off your health. The like scimitar cuts into your side and like a bloody gash forms. Your
Alright.
chainmail. I assume you wear chainmail.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, begins soaking
Yep.
with your own blood. Q, like, steps back into the fight, takes a swing at Robin. That's damage, sorry. Where's the attack? There's the attack. He misses, so does not deal 2 damage. S is dead. So
On the 3D
Carson-
dice, it nearly landed on 17, which would have been a hit. I was like, oh.
I know, the 3D dice are cool. Carson,
Right.
what do you
I
do?
curse DQ. Shall D die by my hand?
You hit Q, and Q just, like, turns into pink mist.
As soon as he steps back.
You just see like a skull with no flesh on it, and like a pair of legs that are just like meat.
And
The
it flies
entire
10
heart,
feet back.
chest, just goes. The skull
It's-
and legs then like hang there for a moment, fly 10 feet back, and drop.
Good. Use that, do that.
Fucking spell stuff. I'll be giving you disadvantage if you didn't have that. R swings at Robin. So another scimitar comes swinging in at your side, Robin, but you nimbly dodge. Rakust, back to you. The numbers are thinning out. The battle seems to be going your way.
I'll
I
be
don't know,
using
Rakust is pretty
second.
injured.
I'll use second wind as a bonus action.
Nice.
Give yourself
Oh,
a
not
hit
so
point.
nice.
Just-
Yeah.
3 hit points. 3 hit points. 3
Could have
damage.
been better.
Healed right off the bat.
by the way, that's plus your fighter level.
Oh, so it's a 4.
Oh, it's a hopeful.
4 damage healed. We're winning.
Cool.
the fight.
So Rakust, you like dig deep and you like feel your internal strength come back to you. What do you do with your action?
And I'm gonna smash my Warhammer on G.
Not G. He has a wife and girlfriend. You
Hey!
slam your Warhammer into G, and like his coughing, wheezing breath becomes his last, and he just collapses.
If he had a family,
The only
he shouldn't have
G's that
been
are
a
left
pen-
here are the OGs, bitch, is what I say
Um,
to him. I give a pat on the back to Rakust, because he earned it.
All right.
Morale goes up.
You like freaks the fuck out and begins running away. So you is no longer in his current position, Boop. And cannot be targeted until combat is over, or one of you with like super range gets him.
Yeah.
Who has
fine.
fled?
Just do-
As you flees, realizes that killing Brother Lauren is the only thing that can save him now, and so stays. G is dead, and Robin is back to you. Robin, what do you do?
None of them hit me, but hey, let's just game this and kill T. Right.
Not T. He has a
See
wife
if I
and
can do it.
children.
One hit wonder.
Yeah, I mean, like, this guy just, like, has time to, like, bring up his scimitar to parry you, as your sword is already inside him, and he's like, huh? Ugh. Dead. So, T doesn't get a turn, because he's dead. And it's to Brother Lauren. Brother Lauren, the fight is very much going your way. You see the bandits falling like chaff beside the blades of your allies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to take this time to boost my charisma and just I step on top of Olaf here. I'm like, the battle's over, you fuckers, and then I bitch slap Chop to the right where D is hanging. Let's see whether or not it takes off his head. It doesn't.
Oh,
Good.
Cool. So you
I embarrassed
swing,
myself.
and it like makes you like go a bit overbalanced as you're like standing on Olaf's course. Roll an acrobatics check to see if you fall prone.
Oh no.
And quite obviously, the two remaining dudes who haven't decided to fled, they're like, they're gonna fight to the death. They're gonna stab you while you're on the ground, and you like, and you like windmill a bit, but you manage to keep your balance. You're still on. Your
Can I make a performance check to look impressive while I do this?
With a 1 on your attack, I think that you would require a 25 on your performance, but you may roll it.
Come on, natural 20. Fuck.
No, everyone on the battlefield knows what a shameful display you just did.
Shameful display.
Shoots you with a
You should
crossbow.
change guns.
No longer with disadvantage because, like, the fight is thinning out on his
Yeah.
side.
After all, I just fell off Olaf and then recovered spectacularly. So,
And he hits
Oh
you.
snap!
oh, he
Is it
hits.
a good time to say that I impose my shield to give him disadvantage?
Is that against melee attackers only?
Yeah, isn't that melee? I'm fine.
I don't know.
No, no,
I'll
no. It
check.
does not say against melee. It just has. You just have to be within 5 feet to impose disadvantage on someone with an attack.
Somebody that's getting
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So, like, Lauren, you see this bolt hurtling towards your face, and at the last minute, Rakust thrusts his shield in the way. It, like, thunks heavily into Rakust's shield, and you feel as though you just avoided 3 damage.
Damn, did you just remember you had that fighting style? God damn it!
I
can
put on
only
my best
help
singing voice.
Brother
say,
Lawrence.
that's fucking teamwork.
D attacks Rakust.
As he should.
He's like, ha! And swings. And his blade bites
Oh
the
my
shit to,
God, oh no.
Not
Uh-oh.
Lawrence,
Hitting me.
Rakust.
Yeah,
Rakust is
no-
just like,
no kidding.
the blood! Rakust, you take 6
Oh,
damage.
snap.
6.
That's gonna
Still
no.
alive.
Oh, are you live by
He's
1?
dead.
No,
Cast.
not 1, 2.
I walk 30 feet forward and I yell out,
Blessed.
Brother Lauren is indeed right. The fight is over. drop your weapons and you may stay.
You're
Live.
200. You're like fucking 240 feet away. You can't
I
speak.
yell at the top of my lungs.
So
Well, I
as you
cast
shout at
minor
the top of your
illusion
lungs,
to have it 30 feet forward.
Can I make a suggestion? All the bandits make perception rolls to see whether or not they
like,
hear it.
it doesn't matter either way. As you walk forward, you can see that all the remaining bandits have decided to fight to the end. One of them knows he's fucked if he doesn't win, because Brother Lauren's going to kill him for his deception. And the other two are just like, like, they're in that mindset, like, when they're fighting, and they're just like, they know they're screwed. Like, all their mates are dead, but they're just too stubborn to surrender. And you know this, you can see this. So if you want an Eldritch Blast, you can do that.
As I see this, a sad tone covers my face. And I will brutally slay one of them.
Okay. Pick R or D and tell me what it looks like.
Who seems the most damaged?
Neither.
Yeah, right, I'll pick Mr. D. Because reasons.
So, like, you fire, and Rakust, this, like, bolt of purple energy sails over your shoulder and hits D in the chest, and there's just, like, a small, like, smolder where he was hit. And you can see he, like, staggers a bit, but he doesn't take any damage.
Can I see where that blast came from?
Yeah, Carson.
Oh.
It still falls 10 feet backward. Look at that one.
You missed his AC.
You missed his AC. You can't. You have no leverage here.
Alright.
You have no leverage.
I thought I actually.
That's lawyer speak.
No. Like, sometimes when I describe them as being hit but not taking damage, it's like, you've hit them, but their armor's soaked it, or...
Yeah, I
something
understand.
Like that.
I usually reserve that for like when people have medium or heavy armor because that makes sense. Otherwise, you're basing it on dodging, right?
They're wearing leather
that's
armor.
Leather armor.
He rolled a 10.
Yeah.
I mean, that's stopped by leather armor.
Yeah.
Plus, I like to vary my descriptions a bit. Otherwise, I'm just saying, you miss. Robin,
fuck 'em,
you're
you don't
brutally
fuck 'em.
attacked. And you see this, like, scimitar swing towards your neck, and it, like, touches you, and you're like, oh, look, a shave! And one of your, like, tiny little halfling hairs goes, blink! Rakust.
I'm gonna smash my Warhammer on D.
He's innocent in all this.
Yeah. Pound the D, baby.
If I only
So
hit...
you swing your warhammer at him and he ducks. You swing again and he like parries with his scimitar. You has fled the battlefield in a dishonorable display. Robin, what do you do?
Since he just gave me the little shave, I parry that blow and then come up with an uppercut with the right rapier.
Holy shit, an uppercut.
Oh,
To the
unfortunately.
So you like
Face.
thrust your rapier forward and he like hops to the side that like passes between him and you like make a side swipe and he parries it. Lauren, what do you do?
I could help my friends, but I
You
could
could
also
just-
look really cool.
You could just
No,
one
I'm gonna
shot.
stay and help my friends. Has D taken damage?
No.
I don't
Rakut is
No.
like nearly dead. Like, please don't look cool. Please help me.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna slay D.
What did
I'm gonna
the
make
GD
up for
ever
my
do to
past
you?
mistakes. My regret leaves my body.
Okay, so you like give a vicious slash to D, and it like rips open. You can see bone exposed, and he like goes, but he's still standing, and you can see in his eyes that like grim, deterministic, like look. He knows he's screwed, but he's gonna fight anyway. Lauren, you get shot at with a crossbow. Rakust, you impose your shield.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, like Rakust, you put your shield in the way. Lauren, pling, you're fine. D is alive and attacks Lauren. Ta-ta!
Huh, not attacking me.
And it's
Oh, a natural 20. Oh no.
Should I should I stop that?
you can't. You interpose. Your
Yeah, I know.
So
7
Lauren, you take
damage.
7 damage. Like the
I have
scimitar, like,
8
comes
health.
in, and it like cuts this like ragged line across your throat, and like you go, and then it like seals itself a little bit as there's that like, residual energy from your lay on hands, and you're just like, oh, no, I'm fine. But you have a very interesting scar now. Carson, what do you do?
Well, I walk another 30 feet forwards. My serious face as I am forced to slay the remaining.
How
bandits.
much feet are you still away from us?
I have no idea. I'm walking 30 feet forwards. And I blast D.
Not D. Like You slam into his skull with your Eldritch Blast. His hair frazzles and flies off him, and his eyes go, "Blah!" And he's like, "Blah!" And dead. He's deceased.
And his skull flies 10 feet backwards. Because.
Yep. R, you get attacked by a scimitar wielding R, Robin. Like sails towards you again, and he gives you another shave on the other side, so it's symmetrical. And you're just like, I feel oddly protected for some reason. Rakus, what do you do? On death's door, the last dregs of villainy threaten your life.
It's fine. I got this one. If you want to go after O, that slimy bastard.
I'm gonna move here. Wait, can I move over this corpse? And
You have enough
Yeah,
movement.
you can step over them, that's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna step over him and can I knock him prone?
Yeah, you can
With a
step
shove
over.
action, but you don't do damage if you do so.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Go for it.
It's just strengths, right?
Yeah, it's like opposed by him. So just roll a
1d20 plus strength.
strength. Athletics if you have it as well.
Oh, it's the
It
same.
doesn't matter. You like shove him and he goes like, "Ah!" And lands prone. He's just like, give it. There we go. He's just like, "Ah!" Poof. Lands on his ass. Robin, what do you do?
It's yours for the taking, boy.
I'm gonna take advantage of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna stab him
Well,
with
speaking
advantage.
of taking advantage, you have advantage. Would you like to attack the poor fellow?
Damn straight. Oh wow!
He's attacking the poor fellow.
So you
11.
attack the poor fellow and you like stab the ground as he rolls to the side. Lauren, what do you do?
Okay. And now that I see that things are mostly taken care of on the home front, I put my attention towards O, the man who started all this shit. And I would like to walk 25 feet forwards, which is like right about here. And then I'm within 30 feet, right? And I'd like to, as I'm walking, I draw a javelin. I'm just like, oh, I'm not done with you, you filthy, lying, fat sack of shit trying to shoot me from across the battlefield. How fucking dare you? And I fucking throw a javelin at him.
Go
Don't
for it.
miss.
He's,
Like you skewer
9.
him and he like just falls. He's like, "Bleh." Make an insight check.
I know that wasn't enough to kill a man. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, he's playing dead.
Slimy
Like you
bastard.
hit him in the shoulder and he goes "Bleh," in like a comical noise of death and falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I act surprised.
Is like, I'm dead. Wink, wink. D is actually dead. Carson, what you do? The only like thing, actually, you can, no, actually, all the enemy combatants are either prone or dead, so you'd have disadvantage on hitting anyone. Like, so as far as you can tell, everyone's already dead.
Well, I can kill R if I want to.
I mean,
see
you
how
can shoot a
flailing
man that's on the ground, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but
on the ground,
we
maybe
have
it's-
basically captured him, so I just walk 60 feet forwards.
Cool. So R, like he had that grim determination to not be a dude that gets fucked up. But when he's lying on the ground with a guy trying to stab him with a rapier, he like tosses his weapon as far away from him as he can, makes the disengage move, runs 15 feet on his ass, like backwards, and like is away from any weapon possible, throws his hands up in the air and goes, "Oh God, please let me live!" Rakust, what do you do?
I'm gonna charge after him and I'm gonna bash him in the head.
Bash him in the head lethally or bash him in the head unconsciously?
I'll bash him unconsciously.
In which case, don't bother making an attack roll.
Oh,
I see that
okay.
you have,
Oh,
but
yeah,
just make
too late.
a strength check.
Athletics works, right?
Yep.
Where is athletics? Athletics. Yeah.
Cool. So like you bish him in the head, and he's like, "Oh God, please don't!" Bonk, and his eyes roll back into his skull, and he falls down. Robin, what do you do?
I guess I shout to
Everyone's
Lauren.
dead now.
Yeah, I guess I
I'm
shout to Lauren. Well,
Yeah.
that slimy bastard. At least you got him,
thanks.
Lauren.
Lauren,
I
what
got
do you
him,
do?
I say as I walk towards him. I just have my longsword drawn, and as soon as I approach him, does he have
I
just eyes
prepare
closed? And
to Eldritch
He has
Blast.
like the my eyes are closed, my tongue is lolling out, and you can still see he's breathing. He's got like, but he's like,
Yeah.
he's
I want
doing
to
his
know.
best not to, but
Yeah.
it's like totally obvious.
I prepare to Eldritch Blast Jesus if he tries to stab him.
It's not your turn though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no
I
idea this is happening, so you can go
I
fuck
can
yourself.
see 60. I can
You're meant
see
to.
you.
So, okay, here's what's gonna happen. I walk up to him very calmly. I put my boot up against his throat, and I just fucking.
He screams as you put your boot on his throat.
You had your chance for mercy, you fucker. I thrusted my sword into his heart,
He dies.
and he's dead.
Womp womp.
I assume.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's
so
dead.
Carson, what do you do?
Well, I'm not Eldritch Blasting him now.
Fair enough. Okay, so combat once again is over. So we'll just hop on back to the lobby.
Feel
So
really
the situation now is you have a bunch of people who are all unconscious. Well,
When
you have a
unconscious.
bunch of people who are dead. And,
And one
person
guy who's
who's
unconscious.
There's the big dude who was like freaky as fuck, and there's the rest of them. So what's the situation? Who's doing what?
Man,
Wally,
I'm gonna
what you
look at
doing?
Olaf.
I'm gonna tend to my wounds and look for any loose change on them.
In which case, yeah, you find their loose change. Carson, what do you do?
What? Can you come back to me? I need to think.
Okay.
Walk over to the fight eventually. mate.
Joe's toes. Joe,
Robin.
fucking the dum-dum.
Robin.
Robin, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm totally
I'm really
checking
good at
out.
remembering stuff.
I'm checking out Olaf's corpse because that was odd.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
in which case, make a medicine check with advantage because he is now not moving and is very dead. And Brother Lauren, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take one of those pints of honeymead that I have in my sack. I'm gonna take a few swigs. I've had enough of this shit.
Cool. So
I think I will investigate the corpse of Olaf as well,
okay. In which case, make a medicine check with
and
advantage as well.
vial his blood.
Gain a vial of Olaf's blood. Do you have a vial?
Let's see.
I have several vials.
Then you're good. So Robin, that's your medicine. I think the duration of Shield of Faith is like a minute or something. So
That's 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah. By the time anything interesting happens, it'll have ended. The fort's maybe 10 minutes away, maybe 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I suppose
so-
while I'm drinking, I'll be looking for a safe place to set up camp because I'm gonna need to take a rest.
Yeah.
All of us are.
If you had any travel actions left, then yeah, of course you
Well,
could.
we
but
don't,
you
we don't, man.
So
Well, we don't.
You're in the middle of the plains, right next to a bandit camp. You fucked. So, Robin with 19. Yeah. Carson with 13. Okay. So Carson, what you know is that this man is dead.
Oh,
And
yes.
minutes ago, he was alive.
Oh, guys, he's dead.
Um,
It was really...
But you can see that his skin is very pallid, and he has this like stench of like decay about him. He doesn't seem very like normal. Robin, however, as you like look over, you notice a couple of things that give you some indication of the truth of this man. A couple of moments ago, he had this like ragged hole in it with dried blood. You couldn't like see any signs of life. His eyes were milky white. But thinking back, his chest did rise and fall. He did like make menacing gestures with his club, and he like moved quicker than you've heard tell that zombies move. So you don't think he was a zombie. And as you're looking over him, you see evidence that he's been medically treated a couple weeks ago. And there are like bandages that are like underneath his robes that are like on bruising that is like hasn't healed. And there are stitches, and you can see like little pouches that have been stuffed inside him, like he's been surgically cut open, and then like little pouches of things have like been put into him. And as you like cut at the stitches and pull things out, you find like these weird fetishes, like a crow's foot clutching time, like what looks like a pickled eyeball. And it's just like gross. You get the impression that this guy probably should have been dead with the wounds he has sustained, and he received some medical care from someone less than appreciable.
Yeah.
So
I would like to
like a
walk
little
over
sack.
to the group actually. Let him speak first.
Yeah, I put everything that I like find, like these little fetishes and that, I put it all in a sack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, as I'm
you
approaching the
gain a
group.
couple of fetishes. I mean, like,
Yeah.
they're pretty gross. No,
Yeah, they're
nothing
gross,
wrong
which
with
is why
it.
they're in a sack. So
Explain
that...
his findings. Do I
Yeah.
know of the findings?
I mean,
Yeah,
Roland
I
doesn't
point
hide
at
it, so-
Olaf and I'm like, I've seen this before. Those tentacle monsters, they had the same glazed over eyes and the same uncaring for wounds.
Oh, shite, you think they're connected?
As
I-
a point, Brother Lauren, I'll just give you this one for free. They had no eyes at all. They didn't have glazed over eyes. They were eyeless. They
Oh.
had like empty sockets. Like so, they
Oh.
had like the position where eyes would be, but they were just like completely empty.
Aye. Well, they didn't have eyes, but they were pale in their skin and they had similar brutish attitudes, so I can only imagine they're connected somehow.
A
Something to bear in mind.
magnificent craft. How should
Well.
I talk to this guy?
I was gonna say, lads, collect all your stuff and prepare a counterattack, but after seeing that blow that bandit dealt you, I think we're gonna have to rest up for a while. You don't
I-
look too good, my friend.
I'm in a pretty
Yeah.
bad ship as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm at literally 1 health, so.
before we move on, there is the issue of Warlako. Warlako,
Yeah.
as you like check through their pockets, you find some good cash. You find like a couple of pouches on each of them, and as you like begin counting it out, you find a lot of cash. So like you find like 5 gold and a couple silver in one of their pouches, 3 gold and a couple of silver in another of their pouches, like 16 silver, 20 silver, 18 copper, and then you hit the money load on 2 of the good dudes. You find 16 gold in like a pouch, and it's imperial gold from the Empire, and you can see it and you're like, oh yeah. But then you find something that just makes you go, oh. 'Cause you pick up a pouch and it's like feels pretty empty. You're like, and you're thinking maybe there's a little copper in there. And you open it up and you still see some silver coins. And you're like, okay, it's 3 sovereign. And then you're like, wait, that's not silver. And you pull it out. They're like thicker and they have this like undulled sheen. And it takes you a bit to like work it out because platinum is not a currency in
What?
the Empire. But you
Have I ever
like,
seen a plat coin?
no, like you've never seen a plat
Oh,
coin before coming from
wait,
the Empire. And you look at it.
Platinums are like 10 gold, aren't they?
Yeah, you look at it and you're like, this is fucking platinum. You're like, yeah. So totaling it up, you have some value of 58 gold and 78 copper.
Counting the other guys before, or
Not counting
just
the other
here?
guys before, just
Okay.
just from this
Yeah.
one. And 30
Yeah,
of that gold is made up by these 3 platinum coins, and you're just like, oh.
Hmm.
Well,
I
that's
look
some-
great.
That's some
I'm
good
look-
shit.
I'm looking
That's
greedy
some
at
good
this
shit
money,
right there.
but I'll share it with the group.
Okay,
I-
so
I don't
I'll
think-
just like note that down, and I'll give you the sum
Okay,
at
we
the
can
end,
give you that
so
at
it's
the
all good.
end.
So who is dealing with the unconscious man?
Nobody was, I
The
guess.
man that made him
I
unconscious.
can tie him up.
I would like to say that I've proficiency in persuasion, intimidation, and insight, so I'm like the interview guy from like the movie The Interview, the one
I've
who
got
dies in the
persuasion as
copter.
well, man, and deception, and
Same
intimidation.
here.
Well, the thing is, I don't have
No, they
deception
don't.
because I don't deceive, but I am really good at getting what I want. So, but do you have insight? That's the question, because I have insight.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have +3.
I'm not very good at reading folk. I kind of just take them all at face value.
I read people like I read books, and I drink ale like I drink ale,
Thank you very
heavily
much.
and in large amounts. Send help. at some
Before
point.
we worry about the unconscious fella, now we need to bring proof that we've dealt with bandits.
As
there
an
are
out of
more
character
bandits.
thing, you don't need to bring proof.
Oh,
Word will
okay.
somehow mysteriously get around that you've killed these dudes.
At least
Olaf,
we'll-
however, you do.
Because it's 2 gold, yeah, 2 gold per bandit that we
2
need to
gold
prove.
per
So
bandit.
maybe they've got
You
like
need
a
to
little
prove
token that
about
we.
Carlo and Olaf, but you can take some mysterious knowledge that you've killed these dudes.
Yeah. Maybe they got like a.
I'd like to put
token on-
the.
yeah.
Yeah. I just want to put the unconscious man in manacles before I forget,
That's okay.
as I am getting heavily drunk.
Okay, so like after a while, you've like collected tokens from all the fallen. You've found all this booty, and you're like, oh, the money, the money. Oh, fucking platinum. Boy, the Empire sucks. And the unconscious man who's like being clocked in the head with, well, whatever he got clocked in the head with by
Warhammer.
What's it, Warhammer?
Warhammer.
Yeah, he's just got this, like this this mound on his head that's going boom, 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 boom. And I think we'll take a break now, and we'll return with the interrogation of him. So
Okay.
All right.
Lovely.
see you in a bit, guys. And awkward silence.